This is a 2026 Ram 1500 Express. And I think Ram is losing money to sell you this truck. And I'll explain why here in a second. I borrowed it from Ken Garff, Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram here in West Valley, Utah. This truck is available for sale. Be sure to ask for Josh. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys see some of the options and features on this build. At the very top is the description. Base price comes in at $48,175. Granite crystal metallic is the paint, and then this is a short listing of the standard features. Starting off the options is the paint, which is a metallic for $295, and this does have that customer preferred package 21D. This is basically the Express package, and you guys see everything that comes a part of that. So you basically get the 355, which means you get the 3-liter Hurricane and anti-spin. This one also has the steel hood because of the issue they have with aluminum. Trailer brake controller was $295. Destination is $25.95 with a total price of $55,900. So let me get this straight. You guys saw the price of this truck with destination right around $50,000. You guys saw all the options. This truck has premium lighting, top and bottom. It also has front parking sensors. Adaptive cruise control comes standard on this truck. You have painted front bumpers, and the grille surround is painted as well. All of this for right around $55,000. Now, here's where things really come together for me. This truck does have the Hurricane engine. So you have a powerful inline 6 turbocharged, twin turbocharged engine with this package. I think this is a really good deal. And when you're comparing it with like a GMC or even a Ford F-150, this truck is definitely the price leader. And once you start doing discounts, it gets even better. Now, where I think Ram is going to lose the money is on that 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So only truck in this segment right now that has 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. So you can drive this truck with peace of mind. And it rides so good because of this independent front suspension. So double wishbone. You guys see it has a plastic liner, and then here are the tires, which are the Bridgestone Duelers 275 55 20. This is like 31.9 inches tall, 10.8 inches wide, so it's a decent tire for a half-ton truck. Has about 2,535 pounds of capacity at 44 psi max. Now, you guys see some of your trimmings in plastic, but hey, for this price point, I'm not going to complain. And what's nice about these mirrors, you do have a convex and blind spot alert. Also, heated mirrors. No smart key system. And one thing I would recommend if you are building this truck, obviously, get that 33-gallon fuel tank. I think it's a big deal, especially if you do a lot of driving. Multi-link rear suspension, so this truck's going to ride good. Maybe if we have a chance, I'll drive it today. Out back, you have the incandescent tail lights, LED license plate lights, dual exhaust with the black tips, black emblems back here too. You have your receiver hitch with a 4 and 7 pin. Don't forget that trailer brake controller. Backup cameras right there. And they do give you a light still that shines down if you're hooking up at night. This is still assisted. You can get bed lights as an option. You have your incandescent bulbs up top. Power sliding glass, although I don't see defrost on that rear. When you get the Hurricane engine, 355 comes standard. You can get a 392, and I recommend that if you do plan on maybe running a taller tire. Parking sensors out back, and then here's a nice side view of the truck. So here's that 3-liter Hurricane, inline 6 design, twin turbocharged, good for 420 horsepower, 469 pound-feet of torque. All that power does go through an 8-speed transmission, which is probably the most reliable one in the segment of half-ton pickups. Now, 0W20 oil, the boost comes on really strong with this engine. And because of the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, you have that peace of mind. So if you are someone driving about 10,000 miles a year and you keep it for that long, I mean, you're going to pretty much end off when the mileage is up. So really cool. Now, let's go ahead and check out the interior because there's got to be something missing at this price point, right? Even though this is based on a tradesman trim, this still has a really nice interior. The only downside is it does have a lot of hard plastics. So even right here where your arm's gonna rest, hard plastic. But you have auto up and down front windows, and even though your seat is manual, look at how wide the seat cushions are. You have great bolstering, tilt headrest, tilt and telescoping steering wheel, automatic headlights. This is a 3-inch screen, that's an 8.4, but if you want the 12-inch and 7-inch here, that is a part of the tech package, I believe. Adaptive cruise control. Now, you don't have a leather steering wheel. I wish that was a standalone option. I would definitely upgrade that, but that's not available for the Express. Let's check out the passenger side. Great graphics. Let's go ahead and check out this 6-passenger too. It's always easier when I'm outside the truck. So this does pop up like this. It does lock in. You do have a seat belt, little fixed headrest right there, and there is storage below the seat. Also, open storage. Here's that glove box, soft open. And check this out. Nice storage there, and you have your USBs on that side. If you want to drop this back down, you still have your cup holders as well as storage there. Out back, look at how big the cab is, guys. That is huge, and that door opens nice and wide. They still provide that storage down here, and you can remove these out. 60/40 bench, and they still provide a armrest. Normally you see that go missing on these lower trims. Air vents down below, no power, but you have the seat back pockets, no defrost as I mentioned, incandescent light bulbs for the interior. Let's go and jump back over to the driver's seat. Push button start. And I like the information that they give you. Despite this being a smaller screen, check out some of the information they give you. So let's show the tow haul mode is off. I don't know why that popped up, but let's go back again. Here's your fuel economy. Has all your temperatures for transmission, coolant, oil pressure. And then it breaks it out separately for you. I like that. Some of your maintenance items, oil level. So this is your dipstick, battery voltage, tire pressure, stop start, and then engine idle hours. Now, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you can see down here, you can customize that lower screen there. And then you have your settings. You can customize a few features for the SUV. Backup camera, you can zoom in. You have single climate control only. You can disable the traction control. One thing I like is you can disable your front and rear parking sensors really quickly. You don't have to go through the screen to do it. So if you're towing a trailer, sometimes you might want to just keep the rear parking sensors off, and I like that. Now this one has a gear limiter, and I just noticed this does not have the drive mode, so I think Ram should still give that even on these trim levels here. No home link system up here, and notice how they give this a vinyl. I like that because when you have dirty hands, obviously if this is light color roof and this is a lower trim and they still give you the black headline, I like that. Your dirty hands always show up on the roof there. Place for your sunshades. If you want to slide that rear glass, it's power. And let's see, on this side, they do provide a mirror, no lights, 12-volt power plug up here. And as I said, you can get the 12-inch display with this too. So that is still an option. Four-wheel drive system is right here. Let's go ahead and take this for a quick drive. I figured I'm already here, so why not? I haven't had a chance to drive this Hurricane in a while, so it'd be nice to kind of get a feel for it again. But yeah, this thing is so nimble, very quick to respond too, and the 8-speed transmission in this truck is super reliable. So about 85 degrees outside right now. Let's give it wide open throttle. That is super smooth, and there's really no delay. Like here, if I need to pass, look at how quick it is to downshift. I mean, this thing is super quick, guys. Wow. Tires have a little bit of body roll. You can definitely feel a lot of weight transfer with the softer suspension. And there's a little bit of noise from these Bridgestone duelers too. You guys saw the tire pressure there earlier, but as I've always said, I think that if you're in the market for a Ram truck, it really is hard to beat it right now because of the goodies, like the 10-year 100, and their cabs are probably the biggest in the segment. They're comfortable. I would venture to say reliability. I don't hear of anyone complaining about these inline 6 Hurricanes. I know on the Jeeps when they introduced it, they had few problems with them, but as of right now, I have friends that have these. I mean, you guys know my boy Rocky Road, Barry, he's a C-Tech Review. I mean, they have these trucks and they are putting miles on them and they're not having any issues. And you guys have heard Rocky Road say it many times. It's why it's his favorite truck. You know, he likes it better than even like the Ford Raptor R that he's owned. So yeah, these trucks, they're really doing well in the market. And a lot of times there's a lot of people just talking trash about Ram because, you know, I think Ram has always kind of been the underdog. And so when you see the price point of this truck and what you're getting in the package, it really is a truck you cannot mark off your list. Front gross axle rating is 3,900 pounds. The rear is 4,100 pounds. That is class leading. Gross vehicle rating is 7,100 pounds. 20/9 wide wheels. And all-in payload is 1,716 pounds. That is really good. 39 PSI all the way around for the tires. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I've said in the past, this is the new middle-class truck. Because everything is so much more money now, if you want a really nice pickup truck with good amenities, this is that truck now. So if you can't afford a $80,000 Laramie, this is the next best thing.